Hi guys, how is everyone tonight? I'm beat. I've been working the last couple of days in the trailer and I'm really tired. Let's see who's here. Carla and Ken, hey guys. Donnie, hi Donnie. Yeah, can't wait for that meetup, guys. There's Henry and Leanne. Hi guys, how are you tonight? How's temperatures in Illinois? Henry again. Hey Doyle, how are you? Nice to have you here. There's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. And I know I saw Pam in here somewhere. Hi, Don. How are you? Guys on the cruise. Um, let's see. You get back Saturday, right? Off to Branson on Tuesday. Branson's really a lot of fun. Just so much to see there. There's Dawn and Kevin. Hi, guys. Blanket, hello. Wow. So you guys are all going to be in Branson. That's pretty cool. Maybe you can meet up. Hey, Pam. I knew I saw your name pop up before I went back to the top of the feed. How's life down there for you guys? You're back in Florida. Where are you at right now? Hoping you're staying away from all that chaos down there. Telling Leanne I was thinking about her broccoli soup by Bear Creek. Ooh, that sounds good. Not as good as hers. Hi, Kim and Daryl. How are you? Nice to have you here. What are you guys up to? Brian and Don are still in Texas. Did they get your casita taken care of? Fix your stove? I hope you got it done. 80 today and tomorrow. It was like 82 or 3 here. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that warm today, but the forecast changes almost every day. But we've had some really nice cool weather, and it's been a very nice change. Parka, hello. Not a blanket, but a parka. Yes, just as warm as a blanket. That's funny, Kevin. Fort Lauderdale wasn't bad here. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. So maybe we'll be able to find camping down a little bit south of the Fort Myers area this winter. So that's encouraging. Yay! Completed today. Very good. Great timing. And you guys, where are you headed from there? I forgot. I watched your video, and I don't remember what you told me. I've just had so much going on. So, yesterday I went over and went to start working inside Dorothy and trying to get her ready for travel because it was just a mess. As I got here to Florida, I just was piling stuff on my dinette, taking pillows and blankets and everything off the bed and putting it on the benches. I'll show you what it looked like. It's ridiculous. Brand. So this was the sight that you see walking into the door of the trailer. It was really discouraging. But a lot of that is pillows and blankets and stuff that goes on the bed. So then if y'all haven't watched my bed making video, you need to watch that. But it's a little bit different now with the new mattress because it fits really tight. And I can't really stand it up anymore. I can, however, raise the front side to pop the corners on the front and the end. But you see that little paddle looking thing in there? That's called a tuck tool. And I was able to use that. I could lay down on the bed and get my footed sheet, and tuck those corners down over the edges of the mattress and get everything tucked in. So when I got done, this is how my bed looks now. So as a result, I don't have all that stuff on my dining room table. So it's starting to look a lot better. Lots better. Everybody's still saying hello. Let's see. Saw that one. Parka hello. Love the parka hello, Kevin. That's funny. I gotta find my place. Long story, back to Tennessee, then back to Texas. Oh my gosh. Well, gonna get some miles in, that's for sure. Yeah, what a mess. I was out recutting Ken's bed. Thought it was too wide and bunching, and he's like the princess and the pea. Oh, that's funny. Cutting the foam on the bed. Is that what you're doing? It's always fun, isn't it? After watching your mattress video. Yeah, yeah, making that bed is never fun. Thanks, Carla. You know, I could use, just sleeping bags or things like that. A lot of people do stuff like that, but it's my home and I want it to look like my bed would at home. So I kind of go overboard, and I'm one of those people that likes the sheets tucked really tight. And so I'm very finicky when it comes to making the bed, unfortunately, because in this trailer, it's not a good thing. Yes, January can't come soon enough. So I think, let's see. I think I told Kevin and Dawn, but I sent an email out to everybody that cancellations have not been made to our reservations. So we're still clear to go to Holdermine Campground in January. So I'm really looking forward to that. Been thinking of some really good ideas, some fun activities for us to do. We'll plan to have like maybe one morning where we have a community breakfast, maybe a couple of nights where we have potluck dinners. If that's what you guys want to do. If not, y'all let me know. And we'll do whatever the group would like to do. That's a good question. I asked Dawn that the other day, and Kevin was supposed to be getting up there, but Kevin, have you had a chance to look at your roof yet? Dawn did say it wasn't leaking, so that's good. Can't wait. I know it's going to be fun. I've got a couple of really good fun ideas, so we'll see. They're small but still our castle. Yes, exactly. That's the whole thing. You treat it like your home. But today I went over to the trailer and in an effort to really do some downsizing. So I opened up my cabinets above the bed where I keep all my clothes, and I went through them, and I had so many t-shirts in there. It was just ridiculous. And I even had some stored under the bed in a tote. So I took a whole stack of clothing out of there, t-shirts, some pants that I haven't worn. I had like 2 rain jackets in there. I don't really need 2. One's sufficient. So I took one of those out of there. I took a whole bunch of unnecessary items. I had like a clothes drying rack from when I had my little washer. I don't need that anymore, so that came out. And just some other items that were just non-essentials. just trying to make a little bit more room, make life a little bit easier, and just have less things to worry about. So, aluminum foil hats. Well, now we could. I hadn't quite thought about that one, but if you'd like to do that, Carla, we certainly can. I'll tell you what, you make the hats and we'll sit around in them. But of course, sitting around the campfire, we need to have some group campfires. You're welcome to come and join, but if you need to be alone for the evening and just sit and relax, that's fine too. But there's some awful good stories sometimes at campfire, so I would strongly encourage socializing with the group because it can be enchanting. Oh, that would be let's sing Kumbaya for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun. One of the things that I want to do is play some games with you guys, kind of like some get to know you, funny, kind of like questions you would see on the dating game or Family Feud or some of those kinds of things. I think that would be fun and hilarious, and I think everybody would enjoy it. Let's see what Kevin's saying. Still lives going down the road, but where I taped the membrane down, the middle is holding it down. Okay. Need to put in a call to RV Armor and see if I can get it fixed. All right. Sounds like a job. A Wizard of Oz costume party. That would be funny. But don't forget your oil can. If you're going to wear a tin hat, you got to have an oil can. That's funny. That's chick stuff. No, it's not. It can be really fun, Kevin. It can be a lot of fun answering questions like that. It can be embarrassing too, I guess. But, just some get to know you questions because, we don't know everybody. And I haven't known some of you that long. Kevin and Donna, I've had quite a while to get to know. But, Donnie and Pam, I haven't met yet. Brian and Donna, I've only spent a short amount of time with, as well as Carla and Ken and Henry and Leanne. I've spent a little bit more time with them, but not enough to really get to know them. So, it'll be fun stuff. Yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? It's from The Princess and the Pea, guys. Oh, from The Princess and the Pea. Can be the man behind the curtain. Yes, he can be the wizard. That's for sure. He's got the beard for it, huh? You guys are crazy. So tomorrow, I need to get my batteries hooked up. They're totally disconnected because I didn't want the batteries getting drained while the trailer was in storage. So I'm going to go and check the voltage on the batteries and then hook it up and run the generator for a while and get them charged up really good. Because I still have about another month before I take off. And, I just don't want my batteries to die totally until I can get my lithium batteries and get them installed. So I have to take care of them for a little while longer. So thank you for the reminder, Carla and Ken. I appreciate that. Okay. Hey, Doreen, it's nice to have you here. Certainly understand. It's really hard to say hello to people when you're on your phone. It takes quite a bit longer. So that's why Dawn does the blanket hello, because she always watches on her phone. And it is really hard to do. Yes. Need to start working on the list. I've been a little bit delayed in trying to get the batteries ordered because I'm holding off. So my pension funds have kind of switched a little bit, and the one that I'm drawing off of currently, This was the first month. They were supposed to send a payment at the first of the month, and I still have yet to receive a payment from them. I've been in touch with my financial advisor, and they assure me that it's confirmed that it's being sent, but may take 3 to 5 business days. But we're already on the 6th of October, and I'm used to having that money on the 1st. So that's kind of put me a little bit behind, because I want to make sure I have that money in place before I spend any money on the battery. So I'm waiting on that. We'll see how it goes. The gas alarm went out today. Your gas alarm. I'm not sure what you're saying, Donnie. Maybe you could make that a little clearer for me. Maybe somebody else understands it better than I do. Yes, she started it. She sure did. And it's a good thing. I've used it even on some live feeds too. I hope, because especially if I'm watching it on my phone, it's just harder to do. Arco gas alarm. Donnie, I'm not sure what that means. Went out today. Thank you, Doreen. Are you at home right now, Doreen? You got any? I'm sure you've got something planned, because you always do. Carbon monoxide? That's possible, yes. Propane, yes. I understand now. It just wasn't thinking about it that way. Carbon monoxide. Gas alarm. Got it. Sometimes it just takes me a while. My brain is not functioning well today. So yeah, tomorrow I'm doing that. And then I've got a small load of laundry from the trailer to do. Put that back in. Mop on my floors, wash my rugs, check my propane tank levels. I think I've got at least one full tank, but I just want to check and make sure. I still need to sanitize my freshwater tank, because it's been setting. Sorry if that one slipped out. On a waiting list, but didn't get a spot for the weekend. Oh, that's always not fun, especially when you're really wanting to go. But anyway, I need to sanitize my freshwater tank. So luckily, the spot that I'm in this storage place is right next to a little spot that they have for people to be able to wash their RVs with. So there's water right there. So all I have to do is fill my tank, put some bleach in it, let it set for a few hours, go back, flush it out, and, maybe rinse it a couple of times. But I can get that done in no time flat, and know that my freshwater tank is okay. I've already done the one in the truck, so we're good to go there. And running the generator tomorrow for a while will, let me know that the generator is still working. I changed the oil on it when I left Missouri, so it should be fine for a while. What else should I be thinking about, guys? Some of you may have been doing this longer than me. So, especially Kim and Daryl, if you're on there, if you've had your rig in storage, what are some of the things that you do before you start traveling in it again? All my tanks were empty when I parked the trailer. So that's really my main concern, is the freshwater tank. I can't think of anything else. 31 degrees tomorrow night, turning on the furnace till we leave. Wow. Yeah. Better make sure your pipes are okay. Sorry. I am just so tired today. I may be yawning. It's almost 8:00, and I don't stay up much past 9 anymore. So I'm sorry if I yawn this evening. I may not be able to help it. Not too pricey either. Yeah. Very better get all they can as soon as possible. Prices are going up again. Very true. That's very true. I knew what you meant, Carla. I got that. I understood that. I'm one of those furnace people too. That's very true. Very true. Yes, thanks to Kevin, I don't have to worry about that at all. Or my brakes either. So that's all taken care of. So the batteries and the propane and sanitizing my fresh water are the biggest things that I can think of. But if anybody else can think, or brakes, that's right, Kevin. If anybody else can think of anything, please let me know. Okay, good. Our group is small. The small campground with only 18 sites. That's nice. And our group takes them all. It's tough to get in for these gatherings. Where is the gathering at? Yeah, I like small gatherings like that. Hi, cruising is fun. Nice to have you. Cruising is fun. You must be friends with Don and Scotty. I bet you anything. So I saw that you subscribed. Thank you very much for coming in and joining my channel. Hope you find some good friendship and something of value here in the chat. Please let us know if you have any questions or anything. Going over tomorrow for the afternoon, evening dinner with your group. Very nice. Yes, exactly. Well, and that's why I do them, in Arizona at 4:30, 5:30, because sorry, again, here it comes. Here on the East Coast, it's 7:30. So you don't want to do it too late in the evening. So that's kind of why I'm stuck with 7:30 time slot here. So anyway. I did that before I did that in Missouri before I got home, and I really haven't run the generator except a couple of times since then. So my generator maintenance will be good for at least another 80 hours or so. So I'm good on that, but thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate any help that you guys can give me. Yes, please welcome our newest member to the chat. Linville Falls. I've been wanting to go there near Grandfather Run. Yes, I had that pinned on my Google Maps of places I want to go. So I'll be looking forward to seeing pictures because from what I've seen and heard, it's really a beautiful area. So can't wait for you to share that, Doreen. That's pretty exciting for me. It's 5:30 here and you're doing a good job, Shirley. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it's almost 8 o'clock here, so it won't be much longer after I get off of here that I'll be heading to bed. You're so welcome. Yes, it's Jackson Springs now, Doreen. Nice here. Yeah, I really have been wanting to go to Linville Falls for quite some time. Got shots in your knees today. Hope to be good to go in January. Good. I hope it wasn't really painful. I've heard that they are. So that's something I don't think I'll do that. Hey Sue, how are you? How's Bob? And how's the weather down there in DeLand? Probably a lot like it is here. No hookups, and it's going to be in the 30s at night. Ooh, yeah. Well, if you have a propane heater, it's not so bad. We've done 30s in Yuma. And it can get cold there in the wintertime sometimes. Not very often, but it can happen. Same thing as here. It does get down in the 30s. It's actually gotten down in the high 20s here in Jacksonville before. I can remember one winter that we had like a 27-degree morning. So, oh, cool. Oh, good. Well, and it's already up on YouTube, so I'll go take a look for that. Probably in the July videos. Okay, I'll look back. Thank you, Doreen. I must have missed that one. Didn't hurt him a bit. Wow, that's amazing. Maybe a high pain threshold. Or just a really good doctor that did the injection. Yeah, West North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah. It's on my map. I really do want to go there. David Owens, hello. Thank you for coming into the channel. Not traveling yet, still working. I'll have my new 13-foot scamp delivered by the end of the week. There you go. Well, we have in the chat here Brian and Donna Smith, and they have a casita. Right? Brian and Donna, yours is casita. So very similar. Very, very similar. So it's nice to have you, David. Glad you came and joined us tonight. I saw it on the map, Doyle, but it was too far from us. Oh, that's a shame. Doing good. Coolest morning, 55. 87. Wow. So it was warmer there than it is here today. Always beautiful weather after a hurricane. That's very true. You're right about that. Yes, everybody say hi to David. Looking forward to traveling full-time next year. Very good. Very good. What kind of rig do you have? And where are you located? What state are you in right now? And just come on in for lots of tips and tricks. And there's some great people on here that I travel with. And Kim and Daryl have been full-time for what, about 7 or 8 years now, guys? I've been full-time almost 3 years now. Don and Kevin, about the same amount of time. So Carla and Ken are part-time. They just do it every now and then, as well as Henry and Leanne. But that's really great that you're going full-time. Very cool. For life, Cindy and Scotty. So you do this often. It's not Cindy and Scotty. It's Don, D-O-N, Don and Scotty. That is code 4 for life. Just thought I'd let you know. Doesn't show the falls, just a campground. Okay, well, that's good. Because I've seen pictures of the falls and videos or photos on Google Maps and that sort of thing. But seeing the campground is the one thing that I really do love to see in videos like that, because it gives me an idea if that's someplace that I can stay or not. It was me that got them. Me who? Ken? So Carla got them. Ken said it didn't hurt at all. Is that what I'm hearing? That's funny. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you welcoming him. Very nice. All right. Hi, Kate. Always nice to have you. I know you come in a little bit later. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You get here when you can, and that's the important thing. We just love having you. There is Kate. I used to have an 89 Scamp 13 feet hosting a fiberglass rally next weekend in Eastern Tennessee. Yeah, Doreen just travels all over looking for those vintage trailer rallies, and she does a really great job with doing videos on them. And she has the cutest camper herself that she renovated and just really has done a phenomenal job with it. So take a look at Doreen's channel, Camping Therapy, and take a look at her little trailer. It's really cute. Yes, a 17-foot casita. I was 99% sure it was casita, but yes. And Brian and Donna has a YouTube channel as well. It's called Smitty and Junebug. Sue, if you could throw some links up there for David, maybe he can get in touch with some of these channels and get a few ideas and tips and tricks about going full time. So Brian and Donna is Smitty and Junebug, and Kim and Daryl is Some Days Here. And who else we got going full time? Kevin and Dawn don't have a YouTube channel, but they should have. Who else we got? I guess that's all the full-timers we got on here right now. But that'll give David some information, hopefully. Saying all the hellos. Tell Scotty we like that oil that you guys. Yes, I have. Well, I have one bottle left. I've used one bottle, but still have my blanket stored. You'll be getting it out soon. Yes, Jennifer. That would be cool, but it's kind of hard for you right now with your job. Everybody saying hi. Yes, we do miss them. I was thinking about you the other day. So Kim, you know that Magnolia Home tray that I had underneath my TV that you've always loved so much? I had to take it out of my trailer because my old TV started falling completely off. The TV itself was coming apart. And so I had to get a new TV and replace it. But the newer TV it sets a little bit lower and it wouldn't go over the handles on the edge of the tray. So, and I thought about you. If you were close by, I would have given that tray to you. But as it was, I gave it to my daughter, Candace. So, but I did think about you when I was taking it out. Let's see. Oh, is my son on here? Yes, you've been homeless for 9 years. That's hilarious. Oh, there is my son. Old time style, you wouldn't fit on all of the sites. Bathrooms are only a few years old, each one separate. Good to know. Yeah, 9 years. Isn't that good? That's my son, Christian. Hi, Christian. Just bought an 85 U-Haul fiberglass camper to revamp, then to sell. There's a lot of people that do that too. Being homeless for 9 years and loving it. Everybody saying hi to Christian now. Yes, any tips are appreciated. No YouTube channel for you, Kevin. Bummer. Very cool. See, this is what community does. 9 years is great. Happy that you still love it. Have you ever done an interview on how you got started and all that with Shirley or Sharon? They might have it. I was going to do one. I don't know. I don't know why I never did complete the thought process, but I didn't end up doing one with them. I wish I had have. Did you do one with Bobby and Sharon? That would have been good. Yes. I like Jennifer's channel. Jennifer has a good videos. You guys don't go buying a whole bunch of stuff until you learn how you camp. Yes. And David, I do have a couple of videos where we've talked about going full time and how to prepare and that sort of thing. And especially, I don't know what camping style you've got, but I have talked about boondocking in a couple of videos and 2 or 3 of the live streams that I do every Thursday. So there's some good information out there from a lot of different people, but yes. It's the little things, isn't it? It is. I'm scribbling here to everyone's channel while we're on the live. Well, I appreciate it, Jennifer. I love having you on here. Love to hear all the details of how they start. It's a lot of fun. And I've run into a couple over in Australia, the Sand Van. I haven't seen them on here in a couple of weeks now, but they pop in and out every now and then. And I just love watching their channel because I get to see some of Australia. And they're in a camper van, so it's it's a little bit different perspective. Homeless and houseless are two different things. Our casita is starting to feel like home. Exactly, and it should. And you're good with that. Well, I'm glad you're on my channel too, Kevin. Yes, Donna, that is so true. So, lots of people chatting. So cool. Don't forget to like the videos. Thank you, son. Poodle Professor Ditto. Exactly. There are a lot of under 26 feet RVs in here. Yes. And I'm really glad. Mine's only 20 feet, David, in case you don't know or you haven't seen the videos of my little Airstream that I have. But it's perfect for just one person. It has a small footprint. It's easy to get into a lot of different places and tows really well. And I just really love it. Repairs for Kevin. Absolutely. And Weather with Dawn, the YouTube channel name. I keep trying to get them to do it, but they're just not. They are just not having any of it. And come back after the chat to comment. Exactly. That helps. So what Carla is saying is once you watch the live stream, if you would just leave some little comment in the comment section, not the live chat comments, but in the comment section under the video, that would be helpful. And hit the thumbs up. And that helps other people see my channel. Thanks, Shirley. I took a chance and posted a video about how to make yogurt. I saw that. I was going to watch that because I'm interested in doing that in an Instant Pot type cooker, which I have, and I lost a few subs. Oh, well, why in the world would you lose subs? That people are silly sometimes. I don't know. I guess they thought you're turning it into a cooking channel. Thank you, Daryl. 12 feet, including the tongue. See? Yeah, Doreen's little camper is adorable, though. You've got to go check it out. Definitely the weather girl, especially when it comes to wind. Oh, we love the topic of wind, don't we, Dawn? Yes. Yeah. There you go. You'd like Jennifer's channel. She has a tab, Teardrop, which is, one you can stand up with. And then she's got a couple of standard poodles that she takes camper with her. And they're hilarious. They're a lot of fun to watch. So glad to be out of all that wind. Yes, very, very true. So the only thing that we're concerned about now is having plenty of campground spaces to camp in this winter here in Florida. And I'm thinking it's really probably not going to be much of a problem because most of the people that come to Florida to camp stay at, there's a lot that go to Thousand Trails parks, but a lot of them book state parks, Corps of Engineer parks, because they like having hookups. So most don't do the dry camping like we like to do. So that's hopefully the one thing that will save us, unless people decide, okay, well, we'll go, but we'll just do dry camping. Numbers go up and down all the time. They sure do. We would put up a video and lose a few days later, no video, and gain them back. It's very crazy. Uh, And sometimes I don't think it's people unsubscribing. I think it's something that YouTube does, because mine was fluctuating up and down like that a lot. It hasn't, so I probably shouldn't even say it. Not so much lately. It's been pretty much on an even kill. So I don't know. I can't tell you what they do, but I think YouTube is involved. You should see this campsite we're in. So pretty and spacious. Yes, it is a beautiful site. It's very big, very huge, very woodsy. Hey, Paula, nice to have you here. How are you doing? Are you camping out anywhere, or are you at home? Good. Great. Dawn, good for you. She needs all the help she can get. Wants how to make candy, and someone asked me if I was having an identity crisis. It was suggested to stick with my theme. That's why people go to my crazy. Yeah, that's really kind of crazy, because if that's something you do while you're out camping, that is about your channel. I bet it sounds great, Dawn. We have so many flies, and I'm done. Let's see where. I'm trying to remember. You're there in Idaho, near Twin Falls, I think. YouTube is a fickle friend, for sure. Yeah, send Kim some pictures. Yeah, it's a really beautiful place. You can take turns sending our campsite pics to you, and you can share on the live. That's a good idea. That I would love doing that. Let's see. Okay. That would be great. That would be a lot of fun, actually. Just at home. Just at home. Are you working? It's boring stuff, isn't it? I hate that. Yes. They don't. You're right. Loving the videos. Great job. Just my perspective. Yes, I like their videos as well. Yes. Yeah. Send me some send me some pictures where you're at, and Don and Kevin will do the same. Brian and Donna, if you guys will just all send me pictures of your campsites, then I can put them up on the screen, and everybody can see see where you've been camping. Salmon Falls Creek Reservoir. I saw that. Yes, south of Twin Falls. Leaving tomorrow. Very good. Very nice. Are you heading into Nevada, down into Utah? Heading that way, I'm sure. All the fly swatters are broken. Oh, that's never fun when you run into that many insects. You remember when we were at Canyon Ferry Lake and all those midges that were flying? And then in that one spot, we had all the yellow jackets. So it's kind of irritating when you run into bugs like that all the time. Fly tape for sure. How's the drywall work at Van Vita? Yes. Can't believe you were doing that all by yourself. I hope it's done, but I hope you've gotten it finished. I just feel so bad to think that you were doing that all alone, Paula. I bet I killed 150 a day in the camper. That's just gross. I hear you. That is gross. Okay, Doreen, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. Crappy. Hello, I kept learning as I go. Yeah, it's not an easy task. Yes. Very nasty. Bad flies in South Dakota like that. Yes, definitely remember the midges. They were horrible. And I have this tennis racket fly swatter that I was using a lot, which Dawn absolutely loved. And she would get outside and play with it. But poor Rambo freaked out so bad whenever we used it that I had to stop using it. That's very sad because I like my little fly swatter. Yeah, Kevin, see if you can't take care of that for Paula. He's a good helper, Paula. He really is. That guy is smart. He knows a lot. Does Bentley freak out too? That's kind of funny. Poor little guys. Cruel to flies. She just loves the racket more than anything. And the sound I think that it makes when it kills the flies. Yeah, see, she loves that thing. So does Rambo. He goes crazy. Zip. Yep, just like that. It's just like that. But it's, it's something fun. A fly murderer. I don't like a bunch of flies. I don't, it's not too bad if you just have one or two. That can be annoying, but if you've got like 150 at a time, that's just ridiculous. It's just crazy. So hopefully it's going to start cooling off and the flies will go hibernate for the winter. Let's all pray for that. I want to show you this because it's something we rarely see here in Florida, but this is right across the street from my daughter's house. We have a touch of fall in the neighborhood. That's pretty amazing for Florida. We don't see that very often here. But we've had a lot of rain this year. So I'm guessing it's just because we have had a lot of rain and the weather conditions right now are, because it cooled off. It just kind of really started cooling off all of a sudden. And I just happened to notice this tree across the street. So it gives me a little bit of fall color. And it's not something we see here very often. So, all right. Stink bugs in our Max Air fan. One switch and no more stink bugs. Yeah, they're not fun. Trailer park size bug zapper. You were talking about that last time too, I think. It's a pretty good size one, isn't it? At least you don't pull off their little legs. That takes too long. For sure. I don't think I could do that. Pestered by gnats. Yeah. Sometimes, especially if you're near a lot of dirt or sand, sand gnats are horrible. And they're like dusk and dawn. That's really when you get bothered by them. Trees turning color slightly. Very nice. Yeah, it does. It just, and usually when you do see it here in Florida, it's like late November, but I mean, it's not even quite the middle of October and we're seeing color. So I think it's just all due to the amount of rain that we've been seeing this year. Anything fun about this? I looked out the door the other day and Bobby was waving his hat all over the place, trying to kill him. Did you get some video of that? That would have been fun. Yeah, it's not fun to have that many. But you're leaving tomorrow, so that'll be great. You'll be moving on, and hopefully you won't have that in your next location. Try poking small holes in a container and add apple cider vinegar, and they go in and can't come out. That's pretty cool. So like in maybe like a soda bottle, and just poke holes in it that the gnats can get down into it. That's a good idea. Very good idea. I guess better than some other bugs. Very true. Oh, you've tried that before, Kim? See, everybody's heard of that. I don't know that I have heard of that. I've heard of using, I think, lemon and sugar and water. But I guess vinegar would be about the same thing, really. Yep, it works great. Good to know. I'm glad you guys are knowledgeable about these sort of things. light green, dark greens, and browns. Yeah, that's a lot of what we get here in Florida. You rarely see reds. Rarely. Sometimes a pale yellow, but other than that, maybe see apple cider vinegar, sugar, and a few drops of Dawn dish soap. Huh. See, we're getting some good information. Use a wide mouth jar. Okay. Very interesting. Just a small jar or anything that works. And then you just set it down somewhere. Drops of Dawn. Yeah, I've heard that I don't know if it tracks them or kills them or what the Dawn does, but it does seem to help. Yes, Carla. Going into a container to catch gnats. Well, just put like a solo cup, just a plastic solo cup with some apple cider vinegar and Dawn and set it in there. You're sending me a picture of your bug zapper. I can't look at a text message right now is the only thing. Maybe on my phone. Okay. Let me see if I can get this up big enough that you can see it. Okay. So this is Dawn and Scotty's bug zapper. Where's that button? There's what their bug zapper looks like. That's a good size one. I need something like that. That's a good little video there, Dawn. It worked really well. Thank you for sending that. Very cool. Sweet gum trees are pretty in the fall. They are, aren't they? One of my favorites. And in Tennessee, Brian and Donna, when they get back there, should be seeing lots of color. Neighbor uses a glass spice jar with one hole in the top, added cider vinegar, and she just dumps it out and fills it again. She gets a lot. Very, very interesting. I wonder if that works at all for mosquitoes, because they drive me insane. It said the other day that Dawn weights them down so they die. Okay. They love apple cider vinegar. Interesting. We're in a tub, Dawn, with apple cider vinegar and Dawn. Wow. A whole tub. The journey awaits. Hi, guys. How are you tonight? Thank you for stopping by. It's nice to see you again. Where are you guys at? You still in your home base, I guess. Did that in the camper. Inside the camper, it's good because it helped you get rid of the bugs in there. Yes, it did, didn't it? We're talking about remedies for getting rid of flies and gnats and that sort of thing. Yes, see? There you go. You have content. It's noisy, but it works. Exactly. Tried to put down a bottle in quartzite one year. Didn't work out very good. Wow. So I guess you just needed to add the apple cider vinegar. This cracks me up when people got Dawn dish soap. Yes. It's Dawn's very own dish soap. Oh. Well, it's another home remedy. Before we were talking about peeing in your ear, that was a fun conversation. How to get rid of ear infections, that sort of thing. So you never know what you're going to hear when you join the live chat. It's pretty funny sometimes. But anyway, I am so looking forward to getting back on the road again. I can't really wait. The excitement is really building now day by day because it's just a little over a month away for me. And I can get back on the road again. I'm just so tired of being stuck in one place. It's unbelievable how much you miss it when you're not doing it. So So David, if you're still on here, just know that it's a very addicting lifestyle. And I've, like I said, been doing it for almost 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. There's been times when I've had to come home for different events or whatever. Um, and I've gotten stuck a couple of times and had to spend a couple of months at home. And I'm just really always anxious to get back out. So I think you'll really like it. It was hilarious when the wind blew them away in quartzite. The genie does. I meant Don Shirley. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm tired tonight. I've really been going at it the last couple of days. I was down on my stomach underneath the bed today in my storage space under the bed, cleaning up in there. I was really surprised at the amount of dust and dirt that was under my bed. It always kind of fascinates me how anything gets up in there with the flooring and the underbelly. You would think you wouldn't get that much debris up under the bed, but there was. So I cleaned that out. I've got some measurements. Do you remember, Kim, when you helped me put the reflectix up there underneath the bed? Well, now my son has some, it's like foam board insulation. It's a little bit thicker because it still gets very cold underneath my bed. And I have to like put a rug or a towel down at the floor where that little door is that opens up, because it gets really cold and it gets the floor very cold of the trailer. So I'm going to try putting that foam board insulation down in there before I put all my totes and everything back in there. So that's going to be my project for this coming week. Get that all cut and measured. Sorry. And stick that down underneath the bed so that it's better insulated and it won't be so cold for me this winter. So, still got a lot of work in that tiny little trailer. You wouldn't think there'd be that much to do, but yeah, there's things I got to get done. Dawn Dish Soap and Klein Tools, and those people are rich. Isn't that true? I got out my little Klein Tool voltage meter this afternoon so that I can check my battery in the morning and find out what the actual voltage is on it. So, and I think of you every time I pick it up. How do you know for sure, Kevin? How do you know they're rich? I'm sure they are. So looking forward to retirement. Good. Retirement can't come soon enough. What kind of work do you do, David? Where are you retiring from? I'm a retired nurse. I worked for about 35 years as a nurse, and the last 20 of it was in labor and delivery. I was a labor and delivery nurse here in Jacksonville, Florida. So I enjoyed that. But we have a lot of really interesting retirees. So we're hoping to meet you soon. We were once too, you understand. And where are you from, David? Then the next day after your live, Bobby is showing how he sits on his new toilet. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh. Actually, oh, is that the one where they yeah, I watched that a couple of days late. The Ogo composting toilet. I've actually seen that on Creativity RV has that in her rig now. And I was watching that. And it looks like a fairly good composting toilet. So who knows, something I might look into in the future. Kate says, a tip for mosquitoes, if you put a new dryer sheet on your hat or shirt pocket, it looks kind of weird, but it has worked for me to keep them off. They don't like the smell. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try that, Kate. Sometimes in the evenings, we have so many mosquitoes around my house. There's like a retention pond across the cul-de-sac behind the houses across the cul-de-sac, there's a retention pond. And I'm guessing that's where they all are coming from. But yeah. Yes, and I did it in my RV also. Thank you. In place of well, there you go. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Hasn't pulled her hair out yet. That's funny. Reflectix on the wall behind our couch. Yeah, it helps so much. It's insane, really, how much it helps. I can tell the difference, if I don't put it up to the windows in the trailer. I have quite a bit of windows. And if I don't put it up, it can get really cold in the wintertime. Okay, I think I got lost. Yes, the composting toilet. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, Doyle, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming in tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. That's it. It's a really cool toilet. If I bought one, it would be that one. Yeah. Yeah, I like the concept of that Ogo toilet. I like the ease of being able to dump it. So if y'all haven't checked out that video, Bobby and Sharon's live last week, was it? They showed their Ogo composting toilet. And then another good way to see it is on Robin's channel, Creativity RV. She did a really good video of it as well. ACG 1948, come next summer. It will still be here. Yeah. Oh, see, licensed practical nurse since 85. 21 years at the VA in Wichita, hospice and primary care. It's not. Most of my years have been on the night shift. Yes, I totally get what you're saying, David. You know, my gosh, I started in healthcare years before I became a nurse. I was a nurse's aide for 12 years and I worked in hospitals and about 4 different hospitals. I worked in a few nursing homes. We were moving around because my husband was in the military at the time. So yeah, and I've seen all that. Worked with a lot of LPNs in the hospitals here in Jacksonville when they were still working with LPNs, and now it's primarily just RNs in the hospitals, unfortunately. But I did 9 years of home health nursing before I went into the labor and delivery. I did 4 years of med surg, 9 years of home health, and 20 years of labor and delivery. And it's not, I mean, I was getting tired of it when we had all the flu, the flu, and they started requiring the employees to take a flu vaccine, which, wasn't something I liked doing. And then once Obamacare came into existence, then we had so many changes in regard to what was required for reimbursement. And that created problems with supplies and the different types of supplies you could use then. And then it also came into charting, and different ways that you had to chart because of the regulations for reimbursement. It's just gotten so political. I can't even imagine what it was like with COVID. Thankfully, I was retired before that bombshell happened. So I'm sorry that you're having to live through this process right now, but it's not very far away. You'll get to retire as well. So hang in there. You're getting there. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Most of your years on night shift. I spent many years on night shift when my kids were little. So been there. Know what that's like for you. Sometimes being on the night shift, though, is really the better option to being there during the day when the head honchos are around, and it's just much more political then. So yeah, and kudos to you for doing hospice. That's a hard career, and it takes very special people to be able to provide care like that, and it's very heart wrenching. So I'm thankful for you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Kim did that after she saw me put it in my trailer, because I put it down underneath my bed and in all my cabinets, and she was like, wow, and tried it out. And I'm glad it's working for you, Kim. How about instead of Reflectix, maybe put up a tapestry so it looks nice and still keeps the heat, like the castles back in the day. And that's a thought you could. The only thing is with Reflectix, it's got like that. It's kind of like a double layer, so that it adds. Kevin, Daryl, help me out here. What am I trying to say? It's like a gap for the air to get trapped in, so that it's more efficient for fighting against the cold. It insulates better. Nursing was great till doctors got in the way. That's very true. Not sure about is dumping the urine. Most areas frown on dumping that outside like Bobby will do. I'm not going there, okay? Just, there are places that you can take it and dump it, like pit toilets and things like that, if they're around where you're at. That's all I can say about that. Oh, Kate, no, I mean behind the couch where it's not seen. Oh, so down like below the couch and back of it. Have big windows above the couch. Yeah. Yeah, even down behind the couch would help. See, Henry was an LPN. Then got your RN. Yep. A lot of people started out that way with their LPN. And that was initially when I was younger, thought that's what I would do. But it took me forever. So once I decided I was actually going to go into nursing school, I just chose the RN route. Not work at all. My next yawn will probably do me in. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. Good night. Chat soon, Shirley. Okay, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 20 minutes to 9. What's the heck? Air pockets. Yeah, it creates air pockets. Good night, Don. Bubble wrap. Yeah, it's kind of like a bubble wrap. So, all right, guys, it's almost 20 minutes to 9. I need to get off of here so I can get to bed, so I can get up in the morning and go check on my batteries. It's really been great chatting with everybody. David, welcome to the channel. And also, I got to find this new one. Where is she? Anyway, I want to welcome you to the channel. I appreciate you coming in. It takes me a while to remember everybody, so don't get frustrated that I don't know your channel name or who you are. I will find you again, and I'm certainly glad that you came by this evening and joined in and subbed with me. Thank you for being here. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great week. Kim and Daryl, have a safe travel day, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.